I'm Harry Jonan, CEO and founder of Madram Engineers Limited.
I'm Ayeba Remase, the head of sales and marketing, Madram Engineers Limited.
I am Hawa Sanenche, the head of finance and accounting, Madram Engineering Limited.
I am Ekipo Pauset, the owner of Tamobel Farmers, citrus farmers where we are in now.
I'm Maurice Twesime, CEO of Madram Engineers Limited and co-founder.
I'm Bernard Opio, field extension worker in TEFCO. We work hand in hand.
So we as Madram Engineers Limited, we deal in post-harvest handling and preservation of citrus fruits, based here in Soroti region, the eastern part of Uganda. So research shows that 90% of the citrus fruits in eastern Uganda, here in Teso region, they harvest, store, transport, and put to the market their produce with modified mode of preservation. Some resort to leaving citrus fruits on the gardens because when the peak harvests are high, they cannot fetch the right prices. Some resort to selling citrus fruits on the roads, and all this contributes to greater losses. When these fruits are harvested, they are cut off from their source of water and nutritive value, and immediately they start to deteriorate. These fruits, they lose weight, texture, flavor, and appearance, which costs farmers a greater loss. So the idea of time and temperature have not appeared in the concept of the farmers to consider in regards to post-harvest handling and preservation. So we as Madram Engineers Limited, we developed a mobile solar-powered cold room technology that offers farmers a 24-hour preservation shelf life, that is about 90 days, for a 24-hour preservation shelf life for about 3 months. That's 90 days, sufficient for them to establish potential markets.
The strategy of this business is mainly to set up a large-scale preservation workstation here in eastern Uganda of about 40 tons capacity by the end of 2020. It is composed of standalone and mobile solar cold room units.
Yeah, so basically the business model is categorized into two. We are looking at the primary business model and the secondary business model. The primary business model looks at 70% of it being us buying the fruit from the farmers, and then we preserve it and sell to the final market, that is both local and international market. Then the 30% accounts for the farmers who want the service of preservation, where they bring their fruit to us to preserve it at close to 230 shillings per week per kilogram, so that they can sell whenever they are ready. Then the secondary business model looks at basically two things. One, the potential, the farmers that have the potential to afford these cold storage facilities. So we manufacture, we build and construct these solar cold room storage facilities for them. Then the other part of our secondary module looks at transportation. We look at a building called mobile cold room storage facilities that will help them transport their fruit from point A to point B without really deteriorating.
This business technology has mainly three unique competitive advantages. One, the use of environmental friendly energy resource, that is solar. Two is the availability to preserve fruits right from the harvest to the marketplaces. And three, it's applicable in most remote areas, since it works off grid. Thank you very much. As Madram Engineers Limited, we create, enhance, and sustain.